at the face-off X. One place where Colgate's got the advantage, Colucci vying for it. Better than 59% at the X this season. And indeed, it is Colgate that comes away with the first face-off win of this one. Inserting Rupenstein near goal line extended. Coming towards cage. Timer gets low. An underhand shot well wide. And they're going to call this one a possession violation. Ball goes to Cornell. And as a matter of fact, they're going to give the Raiders the ball back, saying that one was a shot on goal. So new life for the Raiders. A chance to open the scoring in this one. Minikis around cage, and this time he finds Twine. Brian Minikis, goal number 23 on the season, and the Raiders open this one with an early 1-0 lead.
And that's going to be crucial for today's success for Colgate. Like you said, they do lead with the
CJ Kirst cycling it around. Cornell looking to even the scoring. Raiders by way of a Brian Minikis goal of a 1-0 lead early on in this one. Big Red looking for space. 25 left in shot clock. Inside and a goal. Piatelli was angling the entire possession, and he delivers. It's now 1 apiece with 12 to go.
It's going to be interesting to see if this pace maintains throughout the game. Both Colgate and Cornell are similar in stats for goals allowed per game.
On the rest of that first line midfield back on. And make this a 2-1 game. Shot inside, and this time it is another goal. Michael Long, the beneficiary, on the doorstep. And the Big Red take a 2-1 lead just under 5 minutes in.
Yeah, and that goal just seemed to be, like you said earlier, a bit of a lapse within the defense. Was able to get a clear shot on the goal and sink it right into the back of the net. You see him clearly having that wide.
Clock nears 10. Cornell's got to go. Piatelli draws a double. Searching for space. Overhand shot off the crossbar and out of play. And that will reset the possession clock and allow the Big Red some more time to score. Question mark dodge behind cage by Chris. Flips it up top. Kelleher, the fire, and the score. Hugh Kelleher, his 10th of the season. And the Big Red have a 3-1 lead.
It's impressive to note, looking at this Cornell roster, that 20 of the members of their 48-man roster are playing their first season this year in the 2022 season.
Big Red up 3-1. Curse yet to get a goal, but he already has an assist in this one as he draws the double. Cycles it around up top. Looking for space in the shot. An overhand, and it finds Twine again. CJ Kirst, his 23rd goal of the season, and it's 4-1 Big Red early on.
And that was just a phenomenal goal. If you watch the upcoming replay, just really finds that space where the goalie was not. I'm really impressed that he made that, just lobbed it right to the top left.
In-state battle. Colin Rupenstein draws a double, flips it back behind cage. Minikis, so good on those straight line drives. This time he opts to cool the jets and work it back a bit. Minikis, who opened the scoring with his 23rd goal of the season. And he wants to take this one instead. Flips it in front of cage, and this time it's another goal for the Raiders. The assist goes to Minikis, his brother Michael, the beneficiary, and it's 4-2 Cornell with 3 to go in the first.
Watching that replay, that quick stick is going to be crucial in Colgate when it comes to taking advantage of those man-up opportunities with a much higher percentage than the Raiders. So we'll see if that rings true with this opportunity right here.
Absolutely. Nearly 50% at 47% clip go the Big Red on the man up. That is one of the best marks in the country, and that's why. Goal inside, second of the day for CJ Kirst, and the Big Red take a 5-3 lead.
Well, and that might be what we see as the difference today. Cornell being able to convert on those opportunities that it's given where they were able to.
And if you don't, it results in another goal like we saw right there. Second of the day for Kirst. So the Big Red pushed this one back to a 2-goal lead. And looking for more on the offensive end. Kirst trying to get his hands free, hungry for the hat trick. Instead flips it around. Inside Piatelli. The shot and the score. It is a hat trick for CJ Kirst.
That was a great goal, once again resulting from the movement, the effective movement by Cornell of Colgate's defense. Was able to cut nobody in the 8-meter there and just swings it right into the
Ball tracked down by Minikis behind cage. Michael cradling with the left. Flings it back up top. An underhand shot by Jordan, and it falls into the spoon of Erlin.
No, Erlin is a really strong goalie, so if Colgate's going to want to convert when they're going one-on-one with him, they've really got to make sure that they can move him. Otherwise, it's probably going to find the back of his stick just with his save percentage and his effectiveness as both a goalie and a leader. He's one of the captains for this Colgate team.
And on the other end, not up to the task as Lacrosse, as CJ Kirst finds Twine his 4th goal of the game. Gives the Big Red that 4-goal lead back, makes it 7-3 Cornell with just 5 to play in the first half. So Big Red starting to gain some ground again. On rights, then going by the goal. The long backs it up, so a 20 left on the timer and 2:15 left in the half. Big Red able to keep possession. Across the goal mouth, the pass goes. Piatelli works it back with a spoon, gets space, and he delivers. Another goal for John Piatelli, and it's 8-3 Big Red, just over 2 to play in the half.
And again, in the moments leading up to that goal, you could just see the Cornell defense really Cornell offense, really cutting through that.
Well, to your point, Ellie, it was Colgate that went down 4-1, and then we saw a little resurgence in the first quarter that carried over to the second. But this time around, did the Colgate have an answer? They do again. Colin Rupenstein nets his first, the sophomore from Darien, and it's 8-4 Cornell. 90 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, and that ball just barely squeaked in, almost hit the...
They're looking to go as the timer gets under 20 seconds. Now under 20 to go in the half. Big Red looking for space. Kirst with 4 already. A lefty shot, and this one finds Lacombe. Shot on the doorstep now, knocked around. The goalie goes to the turf. So do the
Cornell attack.
In the slot, Kirst on the doorstep long. With the left, shakes it back. Brings it down and cradles right behind cage and flips it far side. Licciardi swings it back around. It's Kirst who has it back with 4 goals already. Long up top in the slot. Piatelli, right-handed shot, and it scores! Piatelli, a hat trick of his own, makes it 9-4 Big Red, with 12:35 to play in the third quarter.
Bucking the trend that we've seen of Colgate coming out and scoring first in every quarter, it's Cornell.
Behind cage, Colgate keeps possession. Michael Minikis cycles near side, goal line extended. Flips it back. And attacking the cage goes Nathan Fasanaro. Brian Minikis will open the scoring in this one. Brings it down with the right hand. Straight line dodge in towards cage. Flips it back up top. Our overhand shot finds Twine. Ben Trumbull gets on the board. And Colgate gets one right back. It is 9-5 Cornell. 11:40 to play in the third.
A lot of power behind that shot. Saw it shoot past at least 2 defenders, maybe even 3, straight past the goalie. And that's the kind of...
Piatelli with 3 goals already. Angling with the left for number 4, but it meets the spoon of Lacombe. Stood up by the freshman, and the pole goes away in transition for Colgate. Leah flings it back, one-handed catch by the freshman keeper. But it's not able to be picked up, and Michael Long comes away with it. On the doorstep, an opportunity. Piatelli fakes once, twice, and delivers.
That was just too easy for Cornell. Really crucial. They did not give Colgate the opportunity to clear there. 2 defenders staying in the second half if they're going to want to stem the tide of Cornell goals that have been coming from those opportunities.
Kelleher, straight line dodge with the right, flips it outside. Piatelli on the doorstep, back to Cole, and now a goal. It's number 5 for CJ Kirst. Tic-tac-toe around the Big Red go, make it 11-5 Cornell with 8:48 to go in the third quarter.
And that was just too easy. Cornell have...
Michael Long has been a mainstay at X. It's been all first-line attack, though, for the Big Red. Piatelli angling in. Long on the doorstep. It's his turn to deliver.
What did I tell you, Tim? There it is again. The quick quick stick in, looking from a pass from another offensive man. It's now slowly becoming Lacomb's kryptonite. Third consecutive goal to come from this type of play. He just can't transition quick season. We talked about their game against UNC, but unfortunately it just seems like it's starting to slip from them.
And Piatelli adds to the damage for the Raiders. Make it 13-5 Cornell. It's now 5 for Piatelli, 5 for Kirst, and it's an 8-goal advantage for the number 7 team in the land. 7 to play. Twirled it back and kind of dangled the ball as if he was going to shoot it with the left, but he turns it over. Leah in transition. Charging in towards Cage. Able to get some space for his teammate. A lefty shot, a bouncer, goes just wide on the right side of Erlin and out of play. Minikis scoops it up. He draws the pull. One of the starters, Gavin Adler for Cornell. Slide comes off. They got space free, and that's a goal for the Raiders. Nobody stepped up to take care of Brendan Jordan, and he made the Big Red pay. It's 13-6 Cornell, 2:27 to go in the third quarter.
Colgate right between the legs, it looked like.
Time on the faceoff, Brian Williams came away with it. It was his first attempt and first win of the game. So Colgate down by 7, 2 to play in the third quarter. Sitting at 2-5 this season. And now a bouncer, and that one somehow finds its way into the back of the net. Michael Minikis looking like Jeter at shortstop, and he pinballed it off the goalie Erlin and into the back of the net.
2 goals within 2 minutes for this Colgate offense. And there it is, what we've been talking about, how crucial the faceoff is.
Colgate still has a little time up on the man up, make that 10 seconds left in the man advantage. But on the ride, Kirst breaks free, gets an opportunity, and he finds Twine again. Make it 6 for CJ Kirst.
Less than 6 seconds into the fourth quarter, Cornell reminds Colgate of the score and the overall performance that Cornell's had throughout to pick apart Colgate's defense and also to be explosive on the offense. But Colgate still putting up 7 goals. Not too shabby work done by the Raiders.
Yeah, only 2 shy of the season average. And Piatelli, he's well over his season average of goals per game. That's 6 for John Piatelli. He gets CJ Kirst right back. They're tied again on the season. And it is 14-7, 15-7 Cornell now, 13-10 to go in the fourth.
And that's such a strength that the other one is able to work. And we've seen goals and assists from a variety of players for the Cornell team today, kind of showing the breadth and depth that this program has in terms of skills on offense.
So yeah, 28 goals now in the season, 6 apiece in this one for both CJ Kirst and John Piatelli. Piatelli, a senior attack from Wrentham, Massachusetts. But an opportunity in transition, and that one scoots through the legs of Erlin and into the back of the net. A sidewinder by Marshall Terez finds Twine, makes it 15-8 Cornell, 12:45 to go.
Yeah, Colgate showing that they're not going to.
They're going to stop play and force Colgate to work it back a bit. Possession clock stays at 27, same with the timer. So Colgate forced to reset a tad. Rubenstein looking for space, Kralin with the right. Now a lefty shot by Minikis. It beats the goalie. Brian Minikis delivers again, a rifle over the left shoulder of Erlin. It's 15-9 Cornell, under 10 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, a lot of power behind that shot, just complete.
Now Alex Holmes brings it towards the far end zone. He draws the shorty, brings it around with the right hand, and he scores his first of the game. Alex Holmes, a freshman from the Potomac School, delivers. It is 16-9 Cornell, 5:37 to go.
And you can see, as you mentioned earlier, Cornell not having a 20.
Cornell 16, Colgate 9. The Big Red snap that brief one-game losing streak, get back into the winning ways. 7-1 now on the season. Colgate drops to 2-5, 2-6 following this non-conference clash.